Did you guys see that TikToker, that guy, when he did a stitch, right? So basically a girl did a video and was like, I'm looking for an anime dude that's chubby.
That crusty, dusty, musty man. I know who you're talking. Sorry.
He mad crusty.
Crusty, musty, dusty.
You know what's funny about that? He's married.
Yeah, he's married. And he has a daughter.
Married.
He has a daughter. He has a daughter. Yeah. He has a daughter.
Oh,
yeah,
sir, you need to heal. Sir, you need to seek therapy. You need to heal.
He needs to seek Jizzy.
Yeah, but you want to know something?
Heal for your daughter. Mm-hmm.
You want to know something? Like, I'm glad you said that.
Christ.
That's not
Christ in his life.
He needs Jersey for real.
Jersey.
He needs Jersey for real. For better context, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, there was an individual, this guy that digged himself an early grave. So what ended up happening was this girl. I know, shovel. So there was this girl who made a TikTok and was like, hey, I want a dude who's into anime, who's a little chubby, and he could throw me up against the wall, right? Mm-hmm. That was the thing. It was cute.
A very good, concise checklist. I agree with everything.
I agree with that. I want that too.
I want that. Listen, I agree with that all day long. All day long. So the dude ended up saying, he stitched the video. He was like, nah, let me see your Crunchyroll watch list. Let me see your Pokemon cards. Let me see your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What's your D&D status? And I'm like, this is bigger than us right now. This is not about us. This is about you.
Yeah.
This is really, really, really about you. And I'm so happy that the dudes on TikTok, the anime dudes, they were the ones
for him.
They came for him and they chewed him up. I haven't seen a video of that motherfucker since. This nigga, not one. And then he had the nerve to have 7 within the 2 days videos right after responding why he felt the way he felt, saying that he never met any black female nerds in high school and stuff like that.
That's a lie. Yes, you did.
That's a lie. I'm gonna tell you why it's a lie, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because back in the day, I'm gonna tell you, we were there. We were always there. I need you niggas to stop thinking that we weren't there. You just wasn't checking for us. The bitches that you were checking for were the ones that didn't give you any time of day. You wasn't looking at us because you thought that we were not you just wasn't into us, which is fine. Which is fine. But don't make it seem like we just picked up this habit of picking up manga to try to talk to your musty ass. That's not the case. That is not the case. Listen, have you read Attack on Titan? This shit is classic. This shit is beautiful. I did not spend my time reading Attack on Titan to impress your ass. I'm trying to see what's in that fucking basement.
Not even just Attack on Titan. Like, what's your shoujo and josei anime watch list? Like, you sit up for me and say that I'm not a real anime fan because XYZ, XYZ. Have you watched Fruits Basket? Have you read all Fruits Basket? Did you read Itazura Nakis? Did you read
The Wallflower?
Wallflower.
I love the Wallflower. That's my shit. That's my shit. And I tell you right now, if, ladies and gentlemen, if all you read is shonen, it's fine. If all you read is shonen, it's fine. But if you do not step outside that genre, you are totally, totally missing out. And for the guys who just are into fights and go on TikTok and just talk about verses, meaning Goku versus this, Saitama, Goku. I'm very, very convinced. I'm very convinced that you do not open up your ass cheeks and let the water go through. I am so convinced. I am so convinced. No, come on, stop it. I'm sorry. I'm serious. You ain't you? It's a solo. A mouth pop, all that stuff. Because think about it. Look at To Your Eternity, right? Look at the Wonder Egg Priority. We are just now getting those animes that were story driven because all of these boys are into the shonen and they think shonen is where the money's at. Yeah. So all these studios, they're not picking like those really like Vivi was good. Our Taxi was great. Like it was great. Like there's a lot of anime, there's a lot of mangas out there that are story driven. Like give me a good story over a fight scene any day of the week.
High key.
Right? All day. Give me something with substance. Give me something like don't give me somebody that's already beating somebody's ass. You gotta have a purpose why you beating this motherfucker ass. I need a backstory. I need something with meaning. I need something political. I need something romantic. Like, it's just like, if you are not venturing into these different genres, what are you really doing?
It's giving ashy and you need lotion.
A lot. And the good
Nivea.
Yeah. Do you
I have the shea butter right here, ready to go.
The L'Huile Musketeer. Don't say that. She said the L'Huile Musketeer. You know, that shit was thick as shit. You crazy? That shit had me sticking to the pillowcase.
The high key if you working.
It does. What? That's what we need. We need a manga about L'Huile Musketeer, the source. I'll make that.
Honestly, can we please get more Haitian stories, like, in general, out there? Like,
oh, nah, they're not ready for that, sis. They're not ready for that.
Have mermaid stories, like Haitian mermaid stories, please. Let's get it out there, but that's a whole other side topic.
What they call it? La Caren. Yes. That would be a beautiful. La Caren. That would be a beautiful thing. But they're not ready for that.
No.
Now, what? You crazy? I'll co-sign it. I'll do whatever. I'm like, what? Who's the mangaka for this? Who's that? You crazy? That'd be awesome. But we're gonna start with Ellie first. What's your top 5 anime? Yeah, top 5.
Dang.
I know it changes seasonally. Look.
It changes every. Yeah. It changes so much. I would say Fruits Basket, not fruit. Well, FMA B. Yes. Fruit Basket's Brotherhood. That's my top one. Fruits Basket number 2. I love me some JoJo. JoJo's number 3.
Okay.
Detective Conan. For people who don't know, that's Case Closed. That's the that's the English version. Yeah, I love that.
One of the oldest running.
One of the longest running.
Yes.
Also, fun fact about Detective Conan / Case Closed. It's on the Guinness World Record as a 2020 for the most openings by the same person.
Really?
Who does the opening? Who does the opening?
Mai Kuraki.
Really? I gotta look them up.
Mai Kuraki, she's really good. She's really good. She has, I think, as of like this year, it was like 23, 24, somewhere around there. Opening.
She getting that case close.
And that's through half. That's like through half the series.
Oh.
Yeah.
She could probably blow. Okay.
She do. And like I would say, what is my last one? Dang. I would say Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, like literally, like I've watched almost all of you. I've literally watched almost all of Yu-Gi-Oh! So when Kazuki Takahashi died, I was in shambles. Like I was crying. Like I literally, like I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! From like when it first aired in America all the way up until almost recent. Like all of the franchises I've watched except like the most recent one. So like as soon as I heard Kazuki Takahashi died, I'm like, nah.
It hits different. It hits different. When your manga could die, you just be like, oh God, where's the Babaku?
Yeah.
Right. Where's the Babaku?
And I'm the real one.
You gotta drop
one out, right.
Okay, wait, Ellie, you get one honorable mention.
One honorable mention. I'm gonna have to think of like a recent one. That's an honorable mention for me because, as much as I love anime, sometimes like I'm just like, hey, yeah. I really like Spy Family right now. Like that's my favorite. Like right now.
I'm so curious on Spy Family. Like I've read it, I watched it. I didn't know it was gonna be this amazing that people were gonna get on it so hard. I guess because it's something for everybody, but I didn't know it was gonna blow like this. Like I thought it was a little good because remember the mangaka made it like a gag.
It is a gag.
Yeah, it's like it's funny. I was like,
not take it seriously.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be taken seriously, and I was just like, yo, the way they eating this up, the advertisement, the OPs, the endings, like. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, they went
second core coming up in October 1st. Bump of Chicken playing. I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. They didn't have to stop with the dog though. Like you can't just get the dog and then you're not gonna put the dog fully in.
Right. I was waiting for the dog.
I was waiting for that scene.
Waiting for the dog too.
And then you just see a glimpse of it, and then all of a sudden you're like, "What? That's it."
Whack.
Where is my dog?
Word. Crazy. Ugh. But Kiki, what about you?
So let's see. My top 5. I feel like I'm taking a test right now, and I didn't study for it. But my my number 1, hands down, will always be Full Metal Alchemist. Of course, like Brotherhood is like the superior one, but I would like to argue that Full Metal Alchemist, the original, is better in certain aspects when it came to the homunculi. But
I agree. No, I agree with that.
Thank you. Like the homunculi are way more compelling in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Like Lust having this whole like internal conflict of, yes, I want to be human, but I look down on humans, but I was supposed to be a human. I'm like a mistake. And instead of just being father's henchman and like the Brotherhood, but both are fantastic. Also, happy almost Full Metal Alchemist Day, October 3rd.
Oh yeah, October 3rd.
Oh yeah, true.
And Mean Girls Day. But let's see.
Yes. Don't forget October 3rd.
Yes. Number 2. Okay, so this of course changes like every few seconds. Nana. Now that Nana's on Hulu, I'm just going down a hole of trauma all over again. Like,
yes. You like to torture yourself.
I do. I really do.
Look at Ellie.
I love that song. That song.
It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. I felt like they should have had more musicals, like more songs. Yes. Nana. To be so influenced by rock, punk rock too. Like the emo girls, you would have thought they would have invested more money in having more bands doing more songwriting for them, but they didn't, which is very disappointing. But the manga is sensational. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't picked up that manga, be ready to cry your fucking eyes out. It's not for the weak of heart, but such a good story.
Yazawa Sensei carried. She really did.
What? Oh my god.
Yazawa Sensei really did that.
Yo. I don't know what she drank before she started, but goddamn.
Right.
Damn, to actually see the type of relationship, the best relationship I've ever seen with any of the characters is with both Nanas.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's with them both. But let me stop. I hate when I do this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm with you. I see you. I am with you.
I just love their relationship, but go ahead.
Well, it's beautiful. It's like a high-key sapphic relationship that I'm just like, yes, I just need you guys to just like get together already, but whatever.
You know what? It would be nice, but I don't think they would last long.
No.
I don't think it would last long because the emo Nana, I call her emo Nana, she is more mature. I think she's a lot more mature and a lot more in tune with herself and knows what she's willing to have in her circumference. Like she don't take no BS. You saw what she did with that dude.
Separate with Ren and all that stuff and just take some time to grow as a person. Yes.
Yeah, and Nana doesn't know anything about that. She's been falling in and out of love with every single person that breathes. And the only person and that's what pissed me off about her so much. Is like the person that out of everybody that you're seeking validation and love from, it should be you first. And you have somebody that cares so much for you that lives in your freaking apartment. That's the person that you should value the most, not this dude. Listen to her. And I don't know. That took me to the way I was screaming on that television screen, watching Nana. I couldn't handle. And there's many times when emo Nana was like, I'm not fucking with this bitch no more. And then she get up in the middle of the night. Oh, I gotta go get her because she.
I get it. Like I don't want to leave her behind because she's like a puppy. You can't just leave her behind. But then it's also like, girl, you're like 20. I need you to get it together. Get it together.
Right. And it does make sense. We're the same age. And why is it that I'm caring about you more than you care about you? It's never gonna work. I'm just gonna be fighting myself and fighting you at the same time. Like this is the type of conversations that need to be had when we're talking about these characters, not who fight who. That's
right.
the type of conversation that we need. When I tell you this right here is therapeutic and healing, when you find out more about these characters and what they're going through internally and the relationships they have with other people, you will sit there and figure some shit out about you and be like, oh shit, I'm Nana.
Yep. Yep.
But all right, I'm sorry. Kiki, keep going. I'm sorry. You did
going off of that. Another anime that I really like. I read the manga first, and then I binged the anime. It was Itazura Nakis. Did you guys read that one?
Yes.
I did not. That's the funny part.
I finished it. So I read it first, and then when they didn't have any more chapters, because unfortunately the mangaka died, I was like, wait,
oh yeah, I heard about that.
What do you mean? Like, and then hearing the story of how her partner or her husband, I'm not sure, her partner had all of the notes in terms of like how the story should finish. That's why they brought the anime afterwards to be like, I'm going to complete the story that my partner wanted. And then I watched the anime, and again, Itazura Nakis, another one where you have like a toxic relationship, high key between like the main girl and the guy, and I'm just sitting at this girl. I'm just like, this man don't want you. I need you to stand up, girl. Stand the fuck up because this man don't want you. You're sitting here looking sad. You're going to become a nurse because he's becoming a doctor, and you just want to follow him everywhere, and he don't want you until it's like the last minute, and you're about to move on. Toxic, sad. Stand up. But Itazura Nakis. Let's see. What's another one that I enjoy?
Damn, I had to look it up. I'm like, yo, what? This actually came around the time with like the Junjo Romantica faces.
Yes.
True.
I really had to look.
I really had to look that up. I don't know. That pissed me off a lot of the times, because you would see some animes where the women would be treated like, the high school girls would be treated like trash until they want to move on. That's what the dude is like. Oh, listen, I like
Black Prince.
That I hated. I hated Homie so bad.
Yeah,
I hated Homie so bad. And it was so bad I would get creases on my forehead while watching.
Wait, which one?
Like, and you're wondering, like, why the hell do I have a headache?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Is Wolf? Was it Wolf Prince?
Wolf Prince. Yeah, no, it was Wolf Girl and Black Prince.
Wolf Girl and Black Prince.
Wolf Girl and Black Prince.
If you see it, Ellie, you probably watched it. If you see the cover and you be like, oh, this shit, yeah,
you've probably seen it, and
very
it's like
toxic.
12 episodes. It's very quick. It's just horribly toxic and
terrible.
It makes me angry. Like, I get angina just thinking about it, and I don't feel like having chest pain. I can't.
That anime, I never finished it because I was so pissed.
There,
the guy, I couldn't. I was so pissed. I couldn't stand this guy at all. It reminds me of, what was that thing? Blue Spring Ride.
I love it and I hate it, but I love it. I was just
reminds me of Blue Spring Ride. I love it and I hate that series.
You guys just love torturing yourselves. I swear.
Do. That's the one series that I watched the anime and then binged the manga in like less than 48 hours. Like, I didn't come out of my room. My parents were very worried for me. They were like, Cayenne, you haven't eaten yet. And I'm like, I know.
Listen, sometimes they get you like that. You be like, wait. One more episode. And they leave you on the cliffhanger. Oh my God. Wait, did you give us all 5? No, you gave us 4.
You gave
us 3.
Another one? Ooh,
yes.
Another one.
You get one more and an honorable mention.
An honorable mention? Oh yes. Gosh. Okay. Can I say anime movies too?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
So Tokyo Godfathers, one of my favorite anime movies. I think it's really like anything Satoshi Kon does, like Paprika, Perfect Blue, I feel like doesn't get enough recognition in terms of like these anime conversations, because it's been years since he passed. He doesn't make any more movies, and like a lot of his movies were like
it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, and I just love the story because it's just like, it's like a mind fuck. It's a beautiful mind fuck.
Yeah, it's always a mind fuck. Always, it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. He like to fuck with your shit. You ever see a movie so good you go to sleep and you think about it real quick before you go to bed? You like, God damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
That was me with Perfect Blue. That was me with Perfect Blue.
My shit.
Although Perfect Blue also made me want to lock my doors with like an extra lock.
Oh yeah, same. You know, I had a nightlight for Perfect Blue. I wasn't playing. I bought one. I bought one. Yeah, I couldn't turn off the light.
That's fair.
every 5 minutes. I was like, hello. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then you get one more honorable mention.
Oh, Jesus. Again, I feel like I'm taking a test I didn't prepare for. Hang on, let me look at my anime wall. What do I got?
Oh, that's she cheating. She going to her wall. She going to her wall.
Right.
I check. I gotta see. I see House Moving Castle. Does that? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I do like House Moving Castle. Although Spirit Away is definitely top tier.
It is.
When Hal say that's my girl.
Yes, I was just about to say that. I'm like,
I melt. My hat just fell off, but I melt.
oh,
there we go.
Oh wait, so you guys are Fruit Basket fans, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I got a bone to pick with y'all. Okay, so listen, I started watching Fruit Basket like 4 years ago. When did they announce the remake? So I decided to watch the old
2018, yeah.
2018. Okay, then 2018. That's when I started watching it, right? So, but I didn't start the new one. I started the old one.
Okay.
And the original.
Okay.
So I like the original. I liked it basically because of the grandfather. When she decides that she's going to go back home to take her grandfather, and the grandfather was like, listen, you don't have to subject yourself to this. I do, because they're my family and they're yours too, but I'm old. You know, I need you don't have to tolerate this bullshit. You can go. The way he said it, I was like, oh, nah, I'm invested. Now, moving forward, I decided, let me see what this new one's about. This is what my issue is. I think the main protagonist, the main girl, is so dense.
Yeah.
I don't see any move. I don't see any improvement. I just see her as a walking mat, and I have a problem with it, right?
Fair.
But I see that now I'm starting to notice that you don't watch Fruit Basket for her.
You don't.
You watch it for the calendar.
You watch it for the calendar. She's a catalyst for their growth.
Yes, a nice blank slate that they can like develop off of. Like it's like she's white, and then like all of them are like different colors that can like shine in like comparison to her being so plain. She's like she's a background that anyone can like bounce off of and then see their own internal conflicts and their own like traumas just because she's a blank slate. She's just neutral.
She's literally rice.
Yes.
She carries the whole dish. She's the literally the side dish that helps bring out the other flavors.
Correct.
Yeah, but I feel like they're still sucking the life out of her. Like she's done so much. She makes sure they eat. And I want to see more of her. I want to see her not be concerned about their well-being as much as more than her own. Because she has the potential to be a badass. Because for someone who lost their mother and still have faith in the world, I'm rooted for her because of the fact that
it's like a G.
I thought that was so perfect. But then you see a moment where she breaks when she goes back to the forest when her house gets like fucked up, that little forest she built, and then you see her break a little bit, and she's like, "No, I can't break because that's not what Mom told me." And then I was like, okay, this is okay. I got to see her vulnerable and I got to see her all strong at the same time. But why is it not resonating throughout the whole fucking story? I'm so mad that all this is going on and Shorty's just sitting there like I don't like her. And then don't get me started with the prequel.
The prequel, Lord. I watched it twice. I watched it twice. Once in English, once in Japanese.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm frightened. I'm frightened.
Let me tell you the reason why I watched it in Japanese. I needed to support my man Yoshimasa Hosoya.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's Dopo from Bungo Stray Dogs. The dude that writes the poetry. That. Shoot.
I mean, I get the support. You know, sometimes that's all they got is just the support from their fans, and I understand that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you know, you know. But for those who don't know, in the prequel, they talk about the main protagonist's parents, how they got together. This girl, her mom is like 14 years old, right? 14, 15. And the guy that she's pursuing or pursuing her is 23. So I have a big problem with that. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not. No. So that's one of the reasons why I dropped. It had so much potential. So much potential to me.
I will say though, you're not wrong. When you actually get to the remake from 2019, especially when you get through like seasons 2 and 3, not only are you seeing more about like the rest of the calendar characters, but Toru herself starts to fight for something that she actually wants. Mainly when it came to the question of her. Are you okay with me spoiling? Like, do you know who she ends up with and how the end goes?
Wait, spoil? No, don't tell me.
Okay.
Because the fact that you guys can still say, yeah, I see where you're coming from, and you guys still watch it, I'm kind of interested to going back to watch it because you guys.
Okay. She eventually starts fighting for something that she actually wants, which is who she loves, whether it's, you know, romantic, her friends. Like she starts to hold her own, I would say. Ellie, what do you think?
And mind you, I read the manga too back when it was still like, you know, printing and everything. I read it since high school.
Is it better?
I'm just glad. Like the manga is the 2019 version with the manga 1-to-1. Just
yes, beautiful. The 2019 version is absolutely super accurate.
Okay. So I'll dive into it again. Hopefully it gets better. I just don't like when female characters just don't have any substance and they're just like there just to be there. I get the fact that she's the one that actually is the source of everybody's I guess potential and being the best that they can be as zodiac signs and stuff like that. But I'm just like, damn, you can't. I don't know. It's draining
in a sense. Like it's a possible like a bad message that like you as a woman, your only purpose is to serve others, to heal others, and who's going to pour into others, but who gets to pour into you? Do you get to pour into you? Do you have any left in your cup to give back to yourself? So you're not wrong about that.
That's the only issue I have with it. But I will, if you guys know that there's an issue and you still watch it and you still think it's good, I'm going to dive into it again and see what the hype is about. I am
just enjoy the ride with the side characters and the rest of the Zodiac members and just hearing their stories and their traumas. That's kind of where most of your love for the story goes. Like I love Kyo and Yuki, but Hatsuharu has my heart.
Yes,
Hatsuharu has my heart.
I had the biggest crush on Hatsuharu when I was in high school. I was just like,
that cow. I like the cow.
That's my man. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give it a try. Somebody spoiled it for me a little bit on TikTok, and I saw an image where I think one guy was in the kitchen and the other guy just came to him and he was like, it's so funny how you're so assertive, but then when you want me, you become so submissive and so woman-like.
Oh, that whole thing. Okay, I know who you're talking about. I know what scene you're talking about.
That looks spicy as fuck, though.
It is
I'm
very
spicy. Hold you. I'm like, damn. All of that dough?
Yeah.
I was like, all right. And then when I saw the caption, it said fruits basket. I said, get the that's not fruits basket.
Yeah,
it is.
Stop it. But I'm super excited about that. But what are the new animes that you guys are excited that's coming out that you can't wait to dive into?
Okay.
I'm excited.
Of course, Spy Family I'm looking forward to. Let's see, what else is coming out? My Hero Academia is coming back. Let's see, what Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. I am excited.
Those trailers, it looks shiny.
No, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful.
Not only that, I'm excited for like the fact that they're doing like 12 to 13 different. Yes. People need to watch the ending, the opening and endings for their anime.
I'm downloading the soundtrack.
This is why I know so much for karaoke, because I be listening to them openings and endings. I never
skip.
I do that. I never skip. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know Black Ramen, we do have anime playlist. It's called Black anime tunes. Don't be a stranger. It's on our link tree. We try to upload with all our upcoming anime titles and stuff like that. So yeah, and if you want to get ready for our karaoke party, definitely download and follow. It's on Spotify. The next one, I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I gotta get my singing voice ready.
Listen. I was upset because there was a song that nobody wanted to sing, and I'm like, damn, nobody's singing.
Which one was it?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you later. Because I don't want nobody like.
No one's gonna steal your thunder.
No, it's first of all, nobody likes Promise Neverland, the first OP.
Are you kidding me?
Nobody sung that.
You don't like Touch Off by Uberworld?
They don't.
Uberworld had me in a chokehold. I love Uberworld.
Had it not been for Bleach,
For me,
it was Blue Exorcist. When Uberworld did Blue Exorcist.
Ooh, yes.
That was yes.
What was the other one they did? Blood Plus. Oh no,
yes. Yes, that was a good song. Yes.
Yo, Uberworld. When I tell you, when they come through and my man come with the swoop right here with the hair, when it's gelled down and he be sweating on tour and it don't move,
it does not move.
It don't move.
It don't move. He know he ready to be on stage. He's like, listen, put this shit down.
I love Uberworld people. You know dang well you love Uberworld. Like when that second opening for Bleach comes on, everybody's like, "Elenna, itami kana shimi wa kizutsu." Yes, yes, I am hype every time that opening comes on. I'm like,
nobody sung that either. Did somebody sing that in our karaoke?
Last time, the first one, yes.
Someone sung it, but the second one nobody sung.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rap. I'm making a playlist. Y'all singing what I want to hear. That's it.
I heard you. I will sing along.
Understood.
Another thing about Chainsaw Man that I'm kind of worried about, right? My gripe with Chainsaw Man is that I feel like I try to pick up the manga, and it's a little lackluster for me, right? The story is not grabbing to me. But when I look at the trailer that Mappa's doing, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned that this is just going to be something that looks gorgeous. And the fact that they have 12, like, I love the fact that they have 12 different ending songs. One of them is going to be Queen Bee.
Yes,
I love Queen Bee.
Yes,
Queen Bee is amazing. If you guys don't know, love Queen Bee. If you guys don't know Queen Bee, I was introduced to Queen Bee when I was watching Dororo. Yes. And they sung that opening. Party is over. That was my shit. I love it.
Dororo was underrated. Not enough people watch Dororo, I feel. But
it was a really good 2019 spring anime.
Underrated.
Really was.
But you know why nobody watched it? Because it came out the same year as Demon Slayer.
Yeah, it came out a season before Demon Slayer, actually. Yes. The season before Demon Slayer came out.
But it's still in the same year, so nobody was really checking for it. Nobody was really looking at Vinland Saga like that till after the fact.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie to you.
Has some heat.
Yes, it did have some heat.
But
I'm now watching Vinland Saga though because it's on Netflix and everything. I didn't watch it because it was also on Prime on Amazon Prime, which is another issue.
That's another thing. Any anime that's on Amazon Prime, Amazon does not advertise. Dororo was on Amazon. No, Dororo was on Hulu. Hulu don't advertise.
It was on both, actually. It was on both.
It was on Hulu. What was on Amazon?
Vinland Saga was definitely on Amazon. It was definitely there.
Amazon, and nobody really talked about it because it's like at this point the pandemic happened and everybody was like watching everything from Crunchyroll, right? So if it's not on Crunchyroll, it's not on Netflix. Nobody really gonna be on it like that.
Yeah. Right.
But I was so tight because Dororo was awesome. If you guys don't know, Dororo is also created by the same guy who did Astro Boy. That was
Tezuka, right?
Yes,
Tezuka. Yep.
And also Dororo is a remake. It was one of those first animes that came out during the 70s, and it was black and white. I watched it. I had access to it. I watched it, and I loved it. Dororo was so dope, and to see it come back and done the way it is done, the story was beautiful. I was like, God, this is amazing. Anyway, but yeah, so what I'm saying is I'm kind of concerned about Mappa just making Chainsaw Man just look really, really, really pretty.
Fair.
Not focus on story. Because I've seen Mappa do beautiful work, but look what happened to God of High School. That look, like, come on. So, and then top it off, we already know that they're gonna take, these studios are gonna take they're gonna take their money and invest it on something that people are going to want to watch, which is gonna be shonen. Or shonen, or battle shonen, or seinen. If they go out that genre and they do seinen, because I think Chainsaw Man is seinen.
Chainsaw Man is seinen.
Yeah, they'll do that, but they won't invest on something like, I don't know, like think of another shoujo that's really good. Like they're not investing in stories.
They're not checking for shoujo. They're not checking for shoujo. Josei. Like if you look up Josei, first off, people don't know what that means. Let alone,
I don't even know what that means.
Let alone that there are anime for
and
it.
Even then, like even if you like break down this like the micro demographics, they could be like a shonen, but like it could be like something within like it could be a battle shonen. It could be like sports shonen. It could be like coming of age slice of life. Like for example, Dance Dance No Sir it's a Mappa title.
Ooh, yes,
that was a spring title.
That wasn't advertised enough though.
That wasn't advertised enough. And it was a really good series. It's a really good anime, and
I loved it.
Yes.
The first episode where that man was dancing, that inspired him. The ballerina Jesus, the white
ballerina Jesus
dancing. I like ballerinas.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
I want to own the manga for that because I'm just like, dang, I gotta relive some trauma here from ballet.
I mean, listen, I'm telling you right now, it's a good investment if you do. It's a good investment if you do. You got to feed that. But that's what I'm worried about. And you know what? I feel like there'll be less toxic people in the community if you have some of these studios invest in some of these story-driven animes,
100%,
mangas, aside from the battle shonen. And I feel like they're not doing it because they feel like there's no money in it. We will pull up. Women spend more money than men. We set the trend. We will pull up. We will pull up. We will. Like you don't have to pull out another Dragon Ball movie. It's done. We're good.
Yeah,
we're good. Pull out you know what? There's a anime that's coming out that's really, really good. It's based on, damn, I forgot the title, but I'm reading the manga right now and it's really good. I think it's coming out this season. It's about a girl who has to be betrothed to another family because of her spirit, and she gets married to this guy who they thought wasn't going to be shit because they just want her out the family. It's just I know
what you're talking about, and now I'm looking at my anime list right now. I'm trying to figure out what this anime is called. I know what you're talking about. Shoot.
It's good. It's a good read though. I like her. Even though I'm getting annoyed because she's giving me Fruit Basket vibes because she says she's not worthy to be loved, but slowly she changes when she sees that people care for her, and she's like, am I worthy of this? And you see her transform because she has this power in her spirit, but because she doesn't believe in herself, it doesn't manifest. So when she starts receiving love from people because people were using her, having her do all types of chores in the house and stuff, her power is depleted. That's what made me feel like, okay, this is my life, set story. This is it. Because you give yourself to everybody else, but then you don't have enough time to make sure that you're okay.
Right.
No, so
going back to pour within yourself.
Exactly, which is very, very, very important. And I need to see more GL anime. Because Citrus was
not it.
No,
Citrus was not it.
No, it's not it. And you know what? People might come for me, but Revolutionary Girl Utena was trash. I'm gonna tell you why it's trash. I And I'm gonna tell you why it's trash. Give me for real. Let me say my piece. Please. And then if it's bullshit, you could come for me. The reason I say Revolutionary Girl Utena is bullshit is because they're making it seem like the real true love is between the man and the woman, right? When the man, with the brown skinned beautiful girl, when she was actually set to be with the girl who wanted to be a prince, she didn't give her no type of respect, and that was the only bitch that didn't smack her throughout the whole fucking anime. And she just made it seem like, oh well, I'm just here, but she worshipped the ground those other dudes were walking on. Even though they smacked her, didn't show her any type of respect. But when this woman actually said, I don't want anything from you. I don't even want you as a title. Like, I don't even want to floss you. I'm just here fighting because I don't want them mistreating you. And you still got the nerve to treat me like shit after I won you?
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off. It was toxic. They never took their relationship serious, and that's the problem, because I feel like their relationship was the only thing that should have been healthy throughout that whole series, because she the one that really cared about her without her having to offer her anything.
And that's true.
And that's what made me pissed. That's what made me pissed. And I was like, what kind of fake ass GL shit is this? This is terrible. This is trash.
And unfortunately, that's kind of all we get for like anything having to do with queer stories. Like, if you want a queer story, it has to be based on queer trauma, unhealthy relationships, unhealthy attachments. Like, you can't have anything healthy. Like, yes, you need something to drive the plot forward. That's totally fine. But you're right. You're right.
You're
Citrus
absolutely right.
was nonsense. Citrus was nonsense.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. There's one GL that's very old. I think it's called Hail Mother or Hail Mary. It's about these girls. They're in the convent. They're not in the convent. They're like in an all-girls school. It's very old school. No. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Mary something. I forgot. But what they do in the school is an all-girls school. It's a Catholic school. So what they do in the school, the seniors have to pick a younger, a younger mate, right? And the relationships that they have amongst each other is so like, being a girl is not an issue. The dynamic, like the issue is just status, because this is a school that has a lot of fucking money, and this girl, she just happened to be in the school. I think she's not as rich as the other girl, so she has status. She does horseback riding and everything. But sometimes she feels she's not worthy because she doesn't want to be next to her, because she feels that everybody knows that her tax bracket is different from this girl. And I feel like we need to normalize having real relationship traumas. I don't want no closet shit. I don't want nobody still having to deal with. We in 2024. You really still worried about being you and your sexuality? No, that's not a story for me. I want to know how it is as a couple. Make it, normalize it. I'm not saying that issue that you have with your sexuality doesn't exist, but I'd rather you have that within yourself before you step into a relationship and fuck up that motherfucker's head, because you don't know whether you take him to Thanksgiving or go to Starbucks and not speak to him because you don't want people to know that y'all together. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's a lot more to the alphabet mafia than having conflict within yourself and your sexuality. I feel like if you have conflict within yourself, you shouldn't be dating. Just wait it out. Figure out what you want.
Amen.
That's it. Get out of here, man. But yeah, if I get some good GL, I want more. I want GL. Heavily GL anime and mangas, just like they have BLs.
Yeah.
There's some good BLs out there. There's some good BLs out there.
Like Given.
No reason. No reason. Really no, you like, why they don't got GL like this? But I get it. The demand for it is higher. But any final words, ladies and gentlemen, before, because I had y'all on here for like a minute, y'all. And I know y'all tired. We both came from work. Ladies and gentlemen, I picked this up like yesterday, and I'm like, yo, listen, whatever. What time? What's good? These ladies took it upon themselves to rock with me after work.
We love what we do. We love what we talk about, my guy. Like, what did I do?
Anime's important.
I came back from work this morning at like 9 o'clock, slept for like 5 to 6 hours, and then I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, I have things to do today. Actually, no, not 5, 6, like 10, 12 hours. I was asleep this entire day after like last night's shift. But of course, dedication to the culture, to the animation, to the anime, to everything. Like, that's what we're here for.
Of course. This is what keeps me sane though. Because inflation is kicking my ass. If it wasn't for anime and manga, I mean, I don't know what I'll do. This right here is my getaway, and this is what I hold sacred. So I love it. And I'm never going to stop critiquing studios on what they should do.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're the consumers. Our opinion matters in this.
Of course. It
does. Exactly.
Of course. Especially if I'm spending money buying box sets, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, yeah.
Buying all them figures, all the manga, posters. All that. Posters.
Investing. Shit.
Steel books. All the steel books that I have.
Word. You ever look at a shelf at a bookstore, you contemplate, damn, do I really need to eat for the next 2 days? Can I just have my mom make me some maimule and sauce pa? And I'll just
maimule sauce pa.
And I'll live off that for the next week so I can get this box. Hungry. Who said we were
sauce pa?
Oh, you already know.
I have some Haitian hot chocolate like in my fridge right now. Yes, I got that good chocolate. I'm happy. I'm set. Once this is done, gonna get myself some hot chocolate. Sit and probably watch probably rewatch Oran High School Host Club again. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm dead.
Hey, that's
I wish they completed that the anime at least. I wish they completed that fully.
I don't think they're never going to come back to that. I don't think
they're never going to, especially if they try to make it English dub with Vic Minyanga. It's not going to happen.
But first of all, J. Michael Tatum stole my heart.
He did, yes. He stole mine too. As Kyoya Hattori, yes.
Yes.
First of all, we're not going to talk about Black Butler?
Sebastian Michaelis?
Sebastian Michaelis, yes.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Because you know why? Because he's just one hell of a butler. Like, the way this dude made me cream, his voice. He's the first person I look for in TikTok. I'm like, you got a TikTok? Like, but he's married. He has his partner. So
yeah, they're happy or whatever.
They're happy. They're bad happy.
Whatever.
I'm happy for them.
You're some hater.
I'm just a hater. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna touch that. But if they do, that'd be great. Yeah. If they do, that'd be great. But I think the bar is set too high. Whoever does it, they won't be able to deliver as much as it did Impact.
Right.
Not even that, but like when they originally wanted to create Oran, it was purely just to get people to read the manga. Like that whole series was supposed to be 26 episodes. They weren't ever going to plan on making a second season because they just wanted to drive people to read the manga and let it finish off. So it was their plan from the beginning. We were never going to get a season 2. They wanted it like that.
Nah, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. A lot of people, like, it was one of those first animes that played so loosely when it came to gender and gender roles and gender identity. And I love that shit. Because I ain't see shit like that until I started watching Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon played with gender. And then Yu Yu Hakusho played with gender. Yes. And I love that. I was like, yo, the baddest bitch in Yu Yu Hakusho was, what's his name? The dude with the red hair with the
circle.
Kurama, my husband.
His sister, his older sister. This bitch is the baddest bitch I've ever seen. She wear a blazer with a vest, with a pattern, with a silk.
Yes, Kuwabara's sister.
Kuwabara's sister is the baddest bitch I've ever fucking seen, and she never did the same thing twice. When she went to that fucking arena. And she sat there on the crowd with her legs crossed with them pleated pants and them penny loafer shoes. I was like, this is fire. And her outfit was so clean and she still made it look her own. Like there was no gender role on it. She still made it look masculine and feminine at the same time because her hair was flowy. I was like, she looked like if you sat next to her, she smelled good. I was like, oh nah. This is and you don't see that a lot in anime. I wish we would see that. I wish we would see that more. I think now is the time to have that more than ever. Absolutely. That would be great. That'd be great. But yeah, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna cut this episode 2 parts. This episode will definitely be 2 parts.
Let's do it.
That's fine. Do it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But thank you so much. But hold on. I had something here for y'all. Right? Let me see if I press this. Did I press this button?
The air guitar. You need to have a good air guitar.
You got it. You got it. Got it. Get it. Yes, so I'm okay, I'm done. I'm good. That's it. That's it. I got all the Haitian out my system. Okay, I'm good. Okay. I got so excited when y'all say yes. I definitely put 3 songs on my mixer. I'm like, I'm gonna blow their fucking mind.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. And if y'all are Haitian in the audience,
we appreciate you. Thank you.
We appreciate you. We need more of you.
Yeah,
we need like a whole community or something. We need like a Discord or something like that, just for like Haitian otakus. For all the Zoetakus, that's all.
All the Zos, let's go. Come on. Ooh, rhymes.
All the Zos.
I would love that. That'd be so cool, yo. That would be so cool. Yeah, we should talk about that, doing a Discord with all our Haitian people so we can connect and have more vibes like this. Because I would love to talk about manga and still have compa in the background. Like, come on, let's go.
Yes,
exactly.
But again, ladies, any final words before we go? We're going on 2 hours. Like, this is crazy. This is
oh wow,
that long. If you listen this far, thank you for listening to us. Like, Jesus, like if you fuck with us for this long, like you really fuck with what we're saying, and I appreciate that energy. Like, I feel you on that energy. Thank you. Follow us on all of our social media. If you see us in these streets, say hi. You know, I think that's pretty much all I have to say.
Okay, appreciate you, Ellie.
Thanks for watching. I don't know, like, yo, thanks for watching. Watch your anime openings and endings.
Yes,
please do that.
Because I will definitely check you at karaoke.
Oh yes, yeah, for real. I'm surprised. Yo, everybody loves Spy Family opening and ending, which is really good.
That ending is iconic.
Yes.
Stream Gen Hoshino, guys. Stream Gen Hoshino. He's really good.
Yeah, he is good. That's that's the first time I heard him.
Same with me. Yeah. And I was like, wow, this voice sounds like butter. I like butter.
He's smooth. And he cute too.
He is cute.
He's cute. Like, I'm listening to him singing and laughing with the puppets. I'm like, look at you. Oh, I do that all the time too. I always look at the music video.
Yeah, me too. Yes. All the time.
Yeah.
I have to.
They be like, where you know this dance from? The music video, bitch.
Yes.
I'm sick. I am. But thank you, ladies, for joining me today. And I appreciate you being on the show. I just want to say that the fact that you guys took the time out to talk about the culture and our parents, and this was very therapeutic, and I'm pretty sure for all the other West Indians that are listening, our Haitian brothers and sisters, and our African brothers and sisters, I'm pretty sure they were able to resonate with this episode, even though we did splash a little Creole in here, you know. But I felt like this conversation needed to happen, just to have a better perspective on where our parents were coming from and why they were the way they were. It wasn't on some hatred. Like, it wasn't on some like being spiteful type shit. It was more so like, I got to protect you. And that's the healing and the growth that will help you become a stronger person, to be who you are and love what you love with no apologies. Be unapologetically Black, nerdy, and with who you love yourself. And when you decide you want to partake in your hobbies and cosplay as the character that you want to cosplay, remember, you got to do that shit with confidence.
Yep.
Claim that character as your own. No matter the skin color, no matter the hair texture, you are that character. Once you wear that cosplay, you embody that character, and you do it with grace. Fuck that.
Yes.
And just a little FYI. Whenever a character has a little melanin in it, I always think it looks better. But that's just me. That's just me.
Amen.
But yeah, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. We're gonna go out with this music right now. Hopefully YouTube don't penalize me and be like, hey bitch, this ain't your song. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are now imagine in the guitar. You guys are
you gotta add the air guitar.
You have to put the stank face when you're doing your compa, like
absolutely. Oh!
You gotta do the same, and then wait. You gotta do the whoosh.
Yes, the whoosh.
You gotta do the whoosh.
Throw like a little spin in it with it too.
Yes, the
spin, not the spin.
Yes,
that's how you know. That's how you know Grandpa can dance when he spin you. His pants is all the way up here. That's when you know. You know the pants. The belt buckle got to be up here.
The belt buckle got to be up here too. Looking like Best Venus.
Facts. Talk about hello, Dudu, sweetie.
I'm having flashbacks. I can't.
Darling.